does it show that I haven't done this in a while? One, I still don't know how to do the entire framing thing to set up my phone perfectly so that it doesn't look odd. Anyway, welcome to the August vlog. A vlog which is not just going to be a kind of reading vlog, but it's also going to be a bit of a studying vlog. I've done my portion today already. I started actually yesterday doing some studying because this lad here wants to shorten their training period in the bookshop. I finally asked my instructor if that is possible, and hypothetically I could have done that at the beginning of my training, but I'm doing this now at the end, where it's more about the grades you get at the end and less about generally shortening things and trying to throw you into earlier school blocks so that you get to the examination period much quicker. That is going to happen. It's gonna be fun. I don't know. I'm just trying, and I mean really I will try to get good grades to the most of my own ability. I'm trying to study earlier now, so yeah. I started yesterday simply because until I have my second school block, I try to do it now every time I get at home after work and I'm not too mentally fatigued. The thing is, I've talked about this with my other colleague, and she said that is actually a good idea to start early on so that it's one, less stressful, second, because I know my schedule is pretty filled with work. I just have to kind of also force myself to do it because I don't have the free time for that. So today I started with one, or better said, I started yesterday with one subject, where are some other subjects I still have to revision too, but I try to start with the ones which are the hardest for me to remember, or better said, the ones which I did not do that great when it came to the last tests in my first school block, simply because I didn't have the time span to actually internalize the knowledge. My plan for August is read as much as I can, but not in the way of stressing myself out for it. I mean, I did my TBR pick and I know those are 3 books, but it's not bad if I don't finish one of them, which is Dracula, because we are reading it at work again. I just need to get a little bit of a head start in it. Piranesi could be a quick read because I heard it's good, especially it's just a standalone, rather short novel, so that could be possible. And I'm halfway through The King's Man by Nora Sakavic, and PAX is also something I can finish rather quickly, so I don't know if I will still manage it in August, but I am more certain that I will finish it by the end of this year. Another thing which I have to work on, because I totally forgot about it, is my blog. There's not going to be one for July. I'm just going to combine it with the August one, so in that case it is going to be much longer, possibly also a little bit more detailed than what I would have done for July itself, because July was a very emotional month for me, or better said, it was also something which passed over in the blink of an eye. So I'm trying to grasp for words, but words are hard. Anyways, that is enough talking. Let's get to do some, I don't know, writing, reading, whatever. Yeah, see you around. Good morning. Well. I do not know how to start this. I have to work tomorrow again. I've been at work yesterday, and today I have a day off. So yeah, this is weird. The next 2 weeks, like this, and the next one is gonna be so weird because I am not used to have on Tuesdays off, and I really don't like. I don't know. I mean, a day off is a day off, but on a Tuesday, I don't know. It would be even more rough if it was a Monday, but generally speaking, I don't like it to have days off that early in the week. I don't know. I just don't like that much. My favorite days to have the day off are Wednesdays or Thursdays, because for me it's just like a nice tracker, like a nice tracking system to just say, okay, you've mastered half a week, you only have half a week over to get over. But that is just from my side, and honestly it's not like I can always choose to have a certain day off. So anyways, I'm gonna eat breakfast, maybe watch some YouTube videos. The rough plans for today is reading some of my documents for school, simply because I didn't get to do that yesterday. Otherwise, I am trying to finish Moth Eater, the E-arc today, but I'm reading that on my phone, so I can't record that. But I'm going to read some manga as well. I think about finishing the first season of Twisted Wonderland. I've bought the anthology yesterday, so I might read that as well. Read a couple more pages of packs, but yeah, it depends on how ambitious I am and how much time I want to spend reading. I might also just play Animal Crossing today. I want something fun and really relaxing today, so yeah. So that's all from my side. I'm gonna eat, watch some bits, and then yeah, see you around. So I've got quite an ambitious pile of manga here, and graphic novels. Okay, now. So I got a little bit of an ambitious pile here. I do not know if I get through them, or usually you don't. Like, I don't need that much time to get through them. And I don't know if I get to Given Night day, because the thing is, I do not want to finish that yet. But it's been years. Like, it's been years since the manga has first started, and now it's coming to an end, so I should get to it. I should also get to Let's Cast Off, because it is a review copy I've received. I kind of want to finish those two as soon as I can, because I am still waiting for a European release of Twisted Wonderland. Yeah, I'll be honest. Well, and I do not know if I get to mute it too today, because hypothetically, okay, because hypothetically there is also the third one out, and the third one is the last one, if I remember correctly. I do not know, but I think, as far as I know from kandismon and following their Instagram. Anyways, I'm gonna watch some YouTube, do some reading, and I'll update you later on how far I got. Also, I've printed out some book covers for my book journal. I don't know, maybe I get to do some journaling. Who knows? So this wraps up season 1 of Choice of Wonderland. I finished it now. And I've just seen in December comes the starts the second season. I've already pre-ordered the first volume of season 2, which is a complete different color scheme. So in the first season we have a lot of red because it's about Hartslebue. I hope I pronounce it correctly, which is like, so yeah, because it's one of the dormitories from the Night Raven College. And we get quite the backstory from Riddle's upbringing and the way he changes as well, especially because he's known as a Red Tyrant, and I don't think some of the things are going to change too much, because again, I can still see Riddle being like trying to make things perfectly, but he's not going to be in the way he was at the beginning. So that is a super nice wrap up now. I've got the first part of the anthology with me here. The next one is coming next year, so it's a little while. I've read some more of Moth Eater earlier. I'm this close to finishing it, but I don't know why I don't finish it right away, because I could actually sit down and just read it all, but right now we are at the very, 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 very nitty-gritty where Moth Eater really collects the last memories she has forgotten about herself. Like, the last piece is connected, and you also get quite the insight in Benny, who is understanding and coming to terms with her emotions, especially towards Moth Eater, and how everything is kind of connected historically, but also other things coming up. The entire story is really fascinating because it's like Benny is trying to fight against a mining corporation. I hope I pronounce it correctly. The mountain is called Kiran or Chiron. I'm not sure. I say Kiran. So they are mining harshly in Kiran for years, which is like in the Appalachia area. Dude, I might be scrambling the words. Anyways, and she's fighting against that, especially at first it was mostly because of safety and trying to get to have people work much more safely than they did before. That's how she lost her job. That's also how she lost her long-term boyfriend, and she had to move out. And then suddenly she kind of, because she was like trying to figure out, okay, is there any kind of evidence to prove that white rock or white stone, I don't know, the corporation is not following safety standards and really endangering their employees simply to mine coal and stuff. But yeah, Bunny finds a woman called Moth Eater, and she is an Appalachian witch. And yeah, from there on, a lot happens, and I'm almost done with the book, and the book is really good. I really liked it, or I really like it. I'm not done reading it yet. You have this really, really slow build of romance, and I mean slow. Of course, you get the tendency between Moth Eater and Benny, but it takes time to really blossom. Or better said, it takes time for Benny to understand, oh yeah, I have a crush on that woman. At first she didn't believe in magic. That is one thing. And now she does. She's from a totally different century, but hey, I'm down bad. And yeah, it's good. Anyways, I'm gonna shelf this real quick and then we start with the anthology. So I finished the anthology as well now, and I'm a little tired to read right now. I put the rest of the manga on my night table, and yeah, maybe I'll read them tomorrow or something. I don't know. I don't think I grab more today. The only thing I can see myself doing is possibly read some more of Moth Eater a little later, maybe 1 or 2 chapters before I go to sleep. And right now I'm just going to continue watching YouTube. Yeah. What I'm gonna do now is shower, a little bit more YouTube, and then go to sleep because I gotta work tomorrow. So I say goodnight for now and talk to you later. Well, hello there. It's been a hot minute for you. It's been a few days for me. And I decided, you know what? I deserve to treat myself. As in, I'm gonna open this one, which I've kept myself for a milestone, like breaking a word count, but I'm currently actually not really getting to do some sit downs and writing, not until the weekend. On Tuesday, I don't think I ever really got to sit down and write. I've been only reading or learning, which has simply a priority for me. And yeah, so actually I know what is in here, but I love how it was described as a book Uncle Iroh from The Last Airbender would have written. That is A Psalm for the Wild Build. I know it has a second part too, but I'm looking forward to this one. It is a shortish book, so yeah, definitely looking forward to reading it, because squeezing in shorter reads in between my larger ones is always such a pleasure, because yeah, it has this kind of beautiful yellowish tone underneath a dust jacket. It is so nice because this guy is a monk, and the protagonist is done with giving advice to people and kind of tries to escape into the wilderness, and where in the wild where are robots who like used to serve humans, but they decided, like, the robots decided, no, we don't want to do that anymore, and they escaped, but they decided to part from human society. And the robot is like, okay, but what is, like, asking the monk questions, especially about society and humanity, and it just makes you think. And it's really nice because I think I need something which is a little bit on the thoughtful side, and I think this might be nice for around, like, for rounding up one of the months, which is yet to come. I don't know when I'm gonna read it, but color-wise it also gives me big autumn vibes, so might be something I pick up in September or October, additional to the TBR picks. Maybe it also fits to one of the prompts, who knows. The second thing I've got today is something I bought myself, which is from Holy. I do not know if it is, I think they have also a French site, if I remember correctly, is an healthier alternative to energy drinks. And I've been drinking more energy drinks lately, simply after I've been away from school, especially around school time. My entire daily routine is totally wrecked. It's been wrecked ever since. So this is not PR. Honestly, it is no promotional content. It's just I wanted to show you what's inside. So I've got myself a shaker and my own flavor, which is like the same as the shaker. I know this from my best friend. Yeah, sometimes you need that extra energy boost, and so it is said to help you concentrate for 6 hours. And yeah, I'm currently looking through the ingredients. You have green tea extracts, you've got the standard things which you also find in juice, which is like ascorbinic acid, which is just a fancy word for a vitamin, if I remember correctly. You know, it reminds me of those ice cream tubs, you know, from B&G's. So yeah, looking forward to how it tastes. I'm going to try it out tomorrow morning, not now, because I don't want to really concentrate anymore on things, because I am just gonna take a shower, gonna eat something for breakfast, for dinner. I had breakfast, and after that I'm just gonna do some chill time. I'm probably going to continue Moth Eater because I'm almost done with it, and I'm still annoyed that I couldn't finish it on Tuesday. So my hope is that I'm going to finish it after tomorrow, because I have a weekend off. Anyways, I'm gonna clean up, gonna take a shower, gonna eat, or maybe first eat and then shower, and then I'm just gonna rest. So I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye. I've just finished Moth Eater, and it was a very good book. It was filled with magic. I have not enough words to describe the story because it was so freaking good. I've just finished writing my reviews and also sending it up to Netgalley because it was a Netgalley arc, and damn, that book was fantastic. I don't know, I mean, I'm still reading the prequel story to Fallen Thorns, But other than that, and also having pegs on my side, I'm just like, how do I continue from here? Because that book was really good. I really, really liked it. Witches, magic, especially nature-bound magic, making bargains with your soul, unique characters who all develop into a complete different direction than you might expect at first. I don't know, it's sleeping titans inside mountains, or better said, they are actually the mountain, and it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful story, and seriously, it feels like an honor that I was able to read it before it's going to be released. I think it's gonna be out next year, but I could be mistaken. But yeah, it was really good. I need to say that. Or the box or not. It's published by. So it's Tuesday. It's my day off. My friends and I are going to watch a film later. Only one, because the films are arriving really late with mail. Unless sometimes I still have hope that it comes earlier, but who knows? I will check the mailbox later. Anyways, I've started. Well, my laundry is in the washing machine right now, and after that it's going into the dryer, because I don't know, one my friend here, one of my friends here, still has her laundry downstairs, and that's okay. So, and I don't want to take up too much space, because our neighbors, like, we share the washing room, laundry room, with two other stories up, like the other two floors above us, and I don't know if they are going to, do some laundry as well or not. So that's that. I actually picked my TBR for August, right? I didn't even started it yet, and it's already August 13th, so we are in the second week of August. But instead I started one of my Netgalley picks, which is wait, what is it called? Let me check real quick. So it's called Sweetest Darkness, and so far from the premise and what I've read, I've finished with the first chapter just now. It's teens meeting in a haunted house. Well, hotel. I think it was a hotel before it like completely shut down. But they didn't have a choice. It's like the thing pulled them to that, and so far it is super interesting. They are exploring the rooms, and yeah, I really like it. I don't know, currently, like since the beginning of this year, I can feel it is really my ghosty, haunted buildings, creepy magical forest kind of year so far. Like, it's been 8 months now. I started in January with stuff, and now we're here. So I am really in this thing in here, and I really like it so far. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pause for that now, because my main goal was just to read at least one chapter. Maybe I'll read the second one depending on how the day's going, but I kind of want to pick up one of my actual TBR things for this month, and I might do Dracula now, because I still gotta catch up with the book club. Yay. But it is not bad, because the thing is,
I don't know. I know that I started to read Dracula back then, and I read it in German, so that is maybe also one of the things. I borrowed the book from the library when I was still in high school, but I don't know. It didn't enthrall me that much yet. Like back then, I don't know if it changed because obviously my mental space and my entire taste has changed over the years since I've been a teen. So, I mean, I do enjoy classics much more than I did back then. So, maybe that's a good sign. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah. I can also keep this. Back when I didn't know that there's also a gay translation to that, like a really, really gay one. Somebody translated Dracula into their language, but it somehow made it, like, somehow this person made it really gay, and I still want to find out this kind of retelling, because honestly, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna pick up a book, start reading some bits, and we'll see how far I get today. And then, yeah. I see you on the flip side. So hypothetically, it's already Sunday, but I want to pretend it's still a little bit Saturday, just so that I have a little bit more of a weekend than I actually have. Yeah, but good evening. It's such a weird angle again. I didn't record it earlier because the thing about Netgalley is I'm reading it on my phone, but I've read some more of this book currently, and I do not know how to actually describe it in words because it is giving me. I mean, we have obviously a ghost kind of story with a haunted mansion. I think it is former hotel, maybe even. I don't know. It gives me a little bit of a fever dream kind of vibe, but in the best way possible. It's with friendships, people who've known each other for many, many years, people who've been haunted by weird dreams about especially this haunted mansion. So they can't stay away from this building. They meet up all the time there. And so far it is an incredible ride. Incredible, and it's good. It's really good. I'm not that far in, like 16% maybe. But yeah, it's really good. I really like it. I am not sure what I'm getting up to tomorrow because I only have tomorrow off, and then I'm back to work until Tuesday, and then the rest of the week after that. But let me tell you, just real quick, I'm not trying to really talk about work because I'm off the hook for this weekend. I am really curious how it's going from there on because I just hope things work out. Right now, I'm just gonna, I don't know, rest here on my bed, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. What I initially forgot to do is record me typing, but we're at 624 words since hours, but my brain is getting back into it and I'm happy about it, so I'm gonna go and cook something now because I'm hungry and I need food for tomorrow. So I've eaten dinner and so dinner is eaten. I guess it's just raining again. It's been raining the whole day, which is super nice because it finally cooled down enough for me to be like, yeah, that is some sensible temperature again. Anyways, yeah. I've written on my book today a little bit. I've got some words together, which is pretty nice to get just back into the story again. And now I'm doing some research and I try to figure out a good book for the sister of one of my roommates because we're prepping a little package for her before she goes to Scotland, and I'm trying to figure out what could be a good book. I guess linguistics wise, I could also go for English, but right now I'm putting a kind of safe foot in the German direction, so I have a lot of tabs open with potential books, but I'm going to skim through the description, through the blurbs, and yeah, maybe I find something which is fitting. And when I'm speaking about which, a lot of tabs, I mean a lot of tabs, and I don't know, the tabs are growing. I thought I would take much longer to find suggestions, but here we are. One of them, I went with most of them as German translated titles, but anyways, one of them is Michiko Aoyama's, which you're looking for is in the library, which I am also having on my TBR, because one, it has a cat on its cover in the English version. The German version, I don't think it does, and it has books. The other thing I went for is Mario Vargas Llosa. I don't know if you pronounce, no, I think the L in Spanish is like a J sound, like Llosa. I hope I pronounced it correctly. I Give You My Silence. And otherwise, I went with Coco Mellor's either Blue Sisters or Cleopatra and Frankenstein, because Blue Sisters is a recent release and the other one is something which had good reviews. I kind of been eyeing on it, but I'm not really certain yet to rate it for myself. Otherwise, we have How to Lose the Time War, which was my personal suggestion because I really, really like this book. I really do. I kind of want to reread it again, but my plate with TBR and the books I'm currently reading is filled, so I'm gonna keep on it for a little bit. And otherwise, the German title is Das Vermächtnis von Murano from Jessica Amancona. Those are the things I suggested, or I don't know if something is there for our friend, but it was an idea, so yeah, we'll see. So it is already 9:30 p.m. and I just I just lit a candle, which is Winter Forest, because I managed to burn this one down. I had this one now for a year or maybe even 2. I don't know. I had this one for a little bit. Thing is, candles last a while for me, not because I don't lit them, but it's more like I don't buy candles often, and if I do, I buy them in larger jars, and yeah, I don't burn them every day. I only burn them when I want bright, or 2 when I am planning on, or not really planning, but in the mood to read for a longer time period. I'm gonna read now, and I see you. Or better said, I am going to talk to you another day. I dare to finish. Given now, I dared to finish it, and I don't know how to feel about it, because this is one of the reasons why I was scared to finish it. Because I don't know if there's a 10th volume coming, as in like just short stories or wrap up things, but I think this is actually the finished ending, the final installment, and I don't know how to feel about it, because it is an incredible ending of this entire series, because it ties in everything now so nicely, but I'm not ready. Definitely not. Don't know how to phrase things, because it's over. What am I going to do with my life now? Hello, it's actually my day off today. Finally. It's so weird to have it back on Wednesday, and next day next week it's going to be Thursdays again, like to have my usual pattern again. But I'm happy about it, after some kind of let's say weird things yesterday at work. We're good, G. I'm currently writing on a scene in book 2 of TWATST. I still need a name for the series, and it is wrecking my heart. Maybe listening to Phoebe Bridgers is not a great idea, but it's also a little bit healing, because this character, you kind of meet him already in book 1, against my first plans, but the character decided to pop up then. It is what it is. You get so much more information about this character in book 2. And watching my character doing growth is like this. Oh man. I will never not be writing the story. I'm quoting V. Schwab here right now, but that is really for the series. Even if it takes me much longer than I anticipated. But I'm so down for that.
of August, and I guess I try to keep this short. Let's think about what happened in August. A little bit of a recap. I've set my TBR around the end of July, and to that TBR, I started Dracula. It's kind of amusing to me. I don't know, but maybe that is also the way it works for me now. But I don't read it too seriously. I haven't finished Kingsman by Nora Sakavic. I just didn't get around it. I have not started Piranesi. Again, I didn't get to do it. Or sometimes also my mood was not really there for a fantasy work. What I did read this month was mostly manga and graphic novels, which just helps me also to stay out of a big reading slump, because I'm still reading, which is really good. I've read some titles I've been dreading to read for a little while, because it meant, for example, the end of a series. The end of a series was good. I was still in shambles. I am still in shambles a little bit, because my heart is still a little bit bleeding. Otherwise, I've just continued with some series. I've watched anime this month. Yeah, I mean, I finished the first season of Chainsaw Man this month. I'm now at the last season of Bungo Stray Dogs. I've studied a little bit. That is something I'm happy about. But I did to revise some stuff for because good news is I get to go to a different school block. Something which is a little bit earlier, which is a little bit straight before the exams, but it makes learning maybe a little bit easier because the knowledge is still fresh, so that's good. Yeah, I'm still dreading with the rather math lasting subjects, simply because math is not my favorite subject. Even if I get it, I don't know, it's just numbers is a language which is something I don't really comprehend too well. I don't know, I sometimes feel like an alien when I have to sit in front of formulas. As I don't really get it all the time. I only know really, really, really fragments sometimes. And even if I'm good in something, it doesn't feel pleasant to me. It's more like a forced thing than something I necessarily enjoy, you know. Future plans, just a few things for September. I might do I'm currently working on lists because I want to do a big unhaul. I just want to clean up my bookshelves. I don't know if a bookshelf reorganization is going to happen as well, or if I'm going to keep that for the time when I have another bookshelf. Another thing is I'm refreshing my first aid knowledge. I have a course on the 10th, and my mom's birthday is at the end of the month, so I really hope I get to also close some plot holes, because I have a feeling there are plot holes, or maybe I'm overthinking it. That is a thing I do, because I have a tendency, even if a scene works out, it might even work out perfectly, or maybe even the kind of jump to the next chapter or something is perfect, or would work. I have a feeling that sometimes it doesn't work, but the thing is, you as a writer are constantly in that story. But maybe I get to do some more writing. Maybe I don't think I will finish my book next month. I can't see that. Like the first draft, I can't see finishing it next month. Would be great if I get to do it this year, because I'm pretty far in that. But I don't know. And otherwise, I just hope for a good time. For a good time in September. That is all I wish for. Anyways, that is all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if you did, please like. You don't have to subscribe, but if you feel like it, do it. I'll be here on the other side anyways. Anyways, I see you in October. Hopefully. Maybe even before that, in September, if I get to record stuff. Otherwise, Instagram. I am so much more active on Instagram. So anyways, see you around.